ADHDers need external regulation more than neurotypical people do. That's just embedded in us. We can't regulate ourselves intrinsically. That's one of the hallmarks of ADHD. And it's bloody irritating, but it is the case. One of the dangers of that is that if we're not conscious of this, then in relationships, we end up using the people we're in relationship with to be our regulatory source. So, what do I mean by regulatory source? That's like your mum or your caregiver when you were younger. They help you regulate before you're able to do it yourself. ADHD has kind of never quite reached that level of full adulthood where they're perfectly capable of regulating everything internally, because that's what dopamine and epinephrine dysregulation kind of causes, which means we're always looking at some level for support from other people. When I say regulation, I mean it's like emotional regulation, but also literally going to bed on time, remembering to do your laundry, just managing your attention, focus, and energy in every way. If we're not careful, we ask that from our partners unconsciously, and that's a really unfair thing to do. So we can break relationships really easily by asking our partners to be that, because they're their own human beings. It's not their job to regulate us. But if we're conscious about it, we can say, hey, I need some support with regulation. And then they can choose whether they're ready or have the resources to do it. And if they aren't, they can say, hey, I'm not ready to do that, or I haven't got the resources to do that myself. But you need to be upfront about it. Or I think it helps enormously to be upfront in relationships.